So welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now today we're going to be talking about something which I haven't talked about on this channel yet, and it is the early access of ARK Survival Ascended. Now, I wouldn't say this is the best of news. I was not expecting this is what the case was going to be. Maybe I should have thought, it's Studio Wildcard sometimes. So, yeah, there is going to be an interesting launch to the game, and we're going to be talking about it in today's commentary video. Now, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, as it really does support the channel. And all I'm going to be saying is I cannot wait for the day that I make an ARK video where there is some really positive news. When can I have some positivity on this channel, Studio Wildcard? It's felt like years. I've actually said that, I feel like the last time there was, really exciting positivity was, Genesis Part 2 launch. And that was, is that over a year ago now? Or was that even longer? I don't even know. It's just been so long. So, yeah, there's been some big changes to the launch, which some of you guys may have seen, some of you guys may have not. I'm sure you have if you watch and you keep up to date with ARK. But obviously, ARK Survival Ascended isn't coming out till October. I made a few videos talking about that. It was meant to be launching on, I think it was meant to be launching on at the end of August at some point. A lot of us are thinking it was September. The Survival Evolved servers were meant to be closing on the 31st of August. And then all of that changed. And then we found out about early access. So when I heard Survival Ascended was launching, I was expecting a full game to launch. We've had ARK Survival Evolved as a full launch for a long time now. It was going to be an Unreal Engine 5 completely free upgrade for the game, everything like that. So I was not expecting to be going into a new game in early access. So let's go into this right now. Let's talk about things. And then as always in these commentary videos, let's debate it in the comment section down below. There's an indirects over there and it's just got invisible. So yeah, anyway, let's get into things. So one of the other things as well, if you buy ARK Survival Ascended in an early launch, you'll be able to purchase it for $39.99. Now, I've seen lots of people saying funny things, which did actually make me laugh in the comment section, saying ARK 2 will launch in 2025 for $69.99, and ARK Survival Ascended will end up launching for its intended price, which if you don't, because I think it was $59.99 before, and everyone was saying they're definitely going to revert back, but no, they can't do that. That will not happen. So if you don't buy it in the early launch discount, it will be $44.99, but in early access, well, it's going to be, this is what we're going to talk about in a second. In a launch discount, it'll be $39.99. So the gameplay side of things, when we're going to be seeing gameplay, we won't be seeing any gameplay until we're close to the launch of the game. So don't expect any gameplay until, I think, from what I remember that Wildcard said, if it's coming in October, don't expect any probably till the beginning of October, if you're lucky. That's all I'm going to be saying, if you're lucky. But that's the sort of ETA for gameplay. And then the transfers for files on this game, they're currently working on it at the moment. So towards the end, when ARK Survival Evolved servers close on September 30th, a few weeks in September before, so next month, sort of sometime mid-September to late September, you will be told away. I'll be making a video on it, how to collect your save files from your official on your official servers, so you can move that over to unofficial. And then anyway, so Wildcard didn't mention anything about early access. They went straight into how long should we expect the title to be in early access. Now, I thought that was a bit of a shock, to be honest. Rather than saying we've decided to put the game into early access, they just said, how long should we expect the game into early access? Am I being over the top about saying that they should potentially be saying we're going to be putting the game into early access rather than just us expecting it to be early access? Am I being too over the top for expecting some sort of announcement? I don't know. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comment section. So ARK Survival Ascended will leave early access in late 2024 once all the content has finished its next generation remastering. So when the game launches in in October 2023, it will be in early access for over an entire year. So I get that Wildcard are going to be doing this because it saves, if you're a game in early access, you can always kind of say like, oh, it's in early access, that's why there's some problems. So I understand it covers your back there. But the weird thing is it will leave early access at the end of 2024. ARK 2 is meant to be releasing at the end of 2024. So I'm guessing what their plan is. I mean, I've guessed so many of their plans and it's always ended up changing. What I'm guessing their plan is going to be is they're going to release ARK Survival Ascended in full, so it's completely finished, completely ready. And then they'll launch ARK 2 at the end of 2024. Can I see ARK 2 coming late 2024? I really don't think so. It's funny how my videos changed a lot over a certain space of time. Every single video was me saying, this is the plan, this is when I expect it, I think they're going to hit this launch. But my content has completely changed around after the last sort of year, the whole roadmap. I'd say the last sort of 8 months, things on my channel have just been so much different. I've just been a little bit more, after the big shock of the change of events with Survival Ascended, ARK 2 and stuff, I never ever look at any day anymore as official and I know maybe some of you guys would be like, Dom, you should have just been like that in the first place. You should be used to it. You've been doing covering the game for so long. And yeah, I know I have always been worried about every release date for the game, but because of how big the changes have been recently, I always feel like anything can happen at any point. We could have a concrete date for the game and that could even be changed a year later. That is how mad the changes have been to things in the community recently. So my idea and my opinion on what's going to happen with the game is Survival Ascended will leave late 2024 at some point once we've had all of the content, the paid DLCs and stuff. Expect some delays in there as well. And then I expect ARK 2 to launch early 2025. Do I even feel like it's ever going to launch? No. It just feels like, considering this game, ARK 2, was announced at the Game Awards December 2020, and 4 years later it's meant to be launching. That is just unbelievable. So that's what it is with early access, guys. That's how the whole period's working. It'll be available to players in October, as we know so far, and then it will be early access launch, hopefully with no bugs and problems like back in 2015 when this game first launched, until late 2024. So that's the main stuff that you guys really need to know. They did give us information saying, is the release order going to change for stuff in the game? And they said no, all the canon maps will be releasing sort of the same as they did before. They'll release Aberration after Scorched Earth, then, Extinction, then Genesis Part 1, Genesis Part 2. But now the free maps, the DLC maps, they'll be launching in between those DLC maps now. So instead of them all coming in 2024, we're going to have Scorched Earth in December, and then after that, we're going to have Ragnarok and Aberration, and then it's going to work that way forward. I don't know what order those maps are going to come out in. You would have expected the Center to be before Ragnarok, but maybe the Center will come out after that. But yeah, all of these, plans can change so much. So when I make these videos, guys, in 6 months' time, things could be ridiculously different. You just never know. But I can only give you guys what information I know as time goes on. So one other thing I wanted to mention, in the most recent community crunch, there wasn't really any news at all, nothing exciting apart from an update to the creature mod. They did just basically say, if you're looking for more sneak peeks at upcoming official ARK content, don't worry, we'll have more to share on Survival Ascended and ARK 2 in the coming weeks. So stay tuned, guys, in the next couple of weeks for hopefully more of an update to ARK Survival Ascended and ARK 2. I don't know what that's going to be. Is it going to be a picture of a chair? Could be a picture of a chair. Could it be a picture of a pickaxe? It could be a picture of a pickaxe. When are we going to see gameplay? Sometime in October. That's what we think. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you did enjoy. We're flying around the map of the island, considering this is meant to be the first map we are beginning on in October. And I'm just going to let myself slowly fly across the map. And I'll catch you guys. Where am I? I didn't even know where my character was for a second. I'll catch you guys in my next video very soon. Leave a like, subscribe.